Well, welcome back to Varsity KC on Time Warner Cable's Metro Sports. Joining us in studio now is Connor Middleton from Middleton Northwest High School. Football, wrestling, just about everything. You like doing multi-sports?
Yes, it's very fun.
There's a lot of kids now that I guess early on when they're playing sports, they have to settle on one sport. If I'm going to be the best, I can only play one sport. Why'd you keep playing two sports?
I've always done both throughout my entire life, and they kind of give a different aspect of different way to look at things. You got a team aspect in football, and then kind of an individualized view in wrestling. So it kind of gives the best of both worlds, and it's a great way to make friends. So.
Right. Is there any truth to the notion that one sport, the skills you develop in one sport help in the other sport? Like things you do in football help with wrestling, things you do with wrestling help in football?
Yeah, definitely. In wrestling, it definitely helps with power, where your power source is, and that translates over in football to being able to just focus on how to hit other people and like weaknesses. In football, strength is definitely the big key there. That definitely translates over to wrestling, just to be able to dominate your opponent. So.
All right. Coming off a great senior campaign, I want to say congratulations. State champion in wrestling.
Yes, sir. 2
years in a row. I know that there are guys that do this, and it is not an easy thing to do, especially back-to-back. But kind of talk about you lost one match all season. You got to think going into the state championship, you're kind of a favorite. But kind of tell me what the experience was like for you the last couple of years.
It was a great experience. I got to meet a lot of people, and but it was. I want to say it's more easier the first year. There's not a lot of expectations. You've never done it before. It's definitely nerve-wracking, but no one's got that monkey on your back. The second year, it's a little bit rougher. People are definitely having the target on your back. So there's definitely expectations you have to meet up to. But it kind of gives it more ease going into it. You've been there before, you've won it before. Just kind of getting back into the groove. So.
I was reading one of your quotes after winning the state championship, and you said, yeah, I felt the nerves my senior year. You didn't remember having any nerves your junior year.
Yeah, I know they were there, but they kind of went away with everything that was happening. It was more focused on the match. But I've definitely heard you got the monkey on your back your next year. So it was kind of rough, and I definitely had a lot of thoughts going through my mind this year.
I know every sport, football included, every sport is tough to win and have success, and the practices are tough. But I don't know if there's any tougher practice or training regimen than wrestling. We've done some stories over the years, and just the running and the workouts and consistently keeping your body where it needs to be to wrestle in your weight class. It's so difficult to keep that focus and keep it going. Was there any point where you thought, I don't want to do this anymore, or did you enjoy how tough it is?
There's definitely points where I get to be just torn down and it's not fun anymore. But throughout the years, when I was younger, I kind of got that I don't want to do this anymore. It's not that big of a deal. But when you get older, people kind of look to you for support, and you can't really show them that weakness, or else they won't react well to it either. So it was definitely something I looked forward to, and I knew it pays off in the end. So it was fun, but at the same time, it was rough.
We got to see your football team this year. We did a game of the week, as well as shot a lot of highlights this past year. And I'll tell you what, Middleton Northwest is still a relatively young program, but really made some big strides.
Yeah, definitely. We're still losing some close games. That hurts us, but going 5-5 this year for the first time ever was a big step, and hopefully it'll lead to good places in the future.
Yeah, I think when people maybe see a 5-5 record, they think, oh, 500 football team, and maybe it's not that good. But when you're building a program like Middleton Northwest is, that is a big deal, especially winning late in the year.
Right, yeah. Definitely gives our younger guys a goal to be able to beat us and do better than us. So I'm glad the way it turned out.
And I've been out to some of those practices at Middleton Northwest. Todd Dane, pretty tough, huh?
He's a crazy dude. He definitely knows how to get the blood flowing, and little ticks that we have. So it's fun to work with him, but at the same time, he can be a little rough.
A little tough. Well, you're graduating, so it doesn't matter. You can say whatever you want now.
Yeah.
And speaking of multi-sport stars, you had an unusual wide receiver on your foot. And maybe I shouldn't say unusual, but Willie Colley's 6'10", and you just don't see 6'10" wide receivers. He's a basketball player. He's going to Kentucky to play basketball. But for you as a quarterback, to have that 6'10" guy that can get open, kind of like a Randy Moss, just throw his hand up and say, throw it to me, make your job pretty easy?
It does. It kind of takes off some of the pressures because I know he'll be there to catch it. But we've definitely seen double coverage, triple coverage, and that stuff. So at the same time, while he's able to make plays, it also opens up opportunities for other players. So.
And he said on multiple occasions he loves football.
Yeah, he'll clean your clock if you're not paying attention. So.
Well, you got some great things going for you. Two state championships and a great football season, all Metro as well. And now you get to move on to the next step. You're going to Baker University, which is a fantastic school. Dave Stewart here at Metro Sports, his son Steven is on the baseball and the soccer team. And you're going to play 2 sports, is that right?
Yes, sir. All football and wrestling. It definitely gave me an opportunity to get my school paid for. But I'm hoping at a lower level it'll also give me an opportunity to get my education. But at the same time, make a lot of friends and have fun. So. Any
thoughts about what you're going to study at, or still down the road?
I've kind of narrowed it down to either veterinarian or architectural engineering. Kind of different perspectives, but 2 good things that I really like. So.
Either one pays well, and both are very respected.
Yeah,
so you can't go wrong either way. Hey, Connor, thank you very much.
Thank
Congratulations
you.
on a great high school career, and all the people at Olathe Northwest continue to do good things. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, take time out here on Varsity KC. When we come back, we'll remind you about the Doreno Awards and the All-Star Game coming up this weekend. You're watching Varsity KC on Time Warner Cable's Metro Sports.